let's get started. First, I'm gonna go to the truck. We're gonna move the truck over towards the front yard. Say hi to the horses. And then we'll have all the tools that we need. "25-inch electric mower, blower. I'll unpack it later for you. My battery box, which is in a cooler. Keep it nice and cool in the summertime. 16 40 volt. Add that to my collection. And chargers over here. That's that. And believe it or not, that is my setup. That sky. That's crazy. And we're gonna start out with pruning some Hamelia. Probably my favorite plant. Just gives and gives. Never a bug, never a fungus or a disease. Okay, that was a short drive. We're here. Let me show you around. Under a beautiful date palm. Look at that. How big that sucker looks. So there's one Hamelia. Here's some others. We're under a weeping willow. Man, there's a lot in here. Battery box right there. Blower, weed eater. These are my chaps, half chaps for weed eating. Trail running shoes is what I use. Here's what I'm after. Power shears. This is miscellaneous stuff. I got rubber gloves. I need this out. Favorites here. This is my favorite tool. Probably a small hand tool. It's a Bosch. I put this huge blade on it. It's just a badass tool. You can do anything with that. Many trash bags. I got the trimmer cord here off, which we've needed really bad. Got some pruners down here and some trash bags. That's my 25-inch, 60 volt, dual blade lawnmower. It's amazing. I've used it all summer. Mowed hundreds and hundreds of yards with it with just 2 batteries and a quick charger, and it's worked amazingly. Kind of an overview. All these palms are going to have to be pruned. Those palms going to have my palm guy out. And I get everything I'm comfortable with, and then I'll get all these little guys, but I'll let him have the big boys. Get some serious work done with just this tool here. Lightweight. Go. And it's getting really warm out here. I'm gonna go and I prepped some iced coffees in the refrigerator, so they should be cool enough to pour over the ice without melting it. So. Okay, we're back. We got ourselves a nice iced coffee. Yeah, you gotta have it. You just do little things, like a nice iced coffee. For me, it's like 4 or 5 or 6 a day. Make me happy. Keeps me going. It does. So we're gonna get back to work here. Look how beautiful this is. Look at this little scene of these palm trees right here. Just like it a lot. It's mine, I planted all these palm trees. Most of these palm trees that you see, I planted them from maybe 6 inches tall. I'd dig them up from somewhere. This big date palm, I've got 2 of these suckers. I bought them for $100 each. I had to move them with my tractor. I came close to death on this one here with the tractor tipping forward, and it was only half the size, but big root balls, you know. We gotta get started here. We haven't done anything yet. But it's Saturday, and it's my own garden, so I like to work at my own pace. And I actually think we're gonna have to start with this palm tree, because it's just so ugly right now. I shaved the trunk last year, and I planted these nice bird of paradise that I dug up from another clump in the yard. What I always like to do first is inspect it for wasp nest, because they love making their nest in these trees. If I make it through this season, it'll be the first season, maybe ever, that I haven't gotten stung. And I really don't mind getting stung. It doesn't hurt me that bad. I've been stung so many times. It's more itchy than hurty. Kind of hurts a little bit, but I don't mind it. And the funny thing about wasps, or the wasps that I have a bunch of different types of wasps, but they normally give you a warning bump, is what I call it. I haven't looked it up, but it's a thing. It's definitely a thing, because I've experienced it so many times. They always give you a warning, they'll run into you, and then they'll fly away, and if you don't get out of that area, they're gonna come back and attack you and sting you. It happens to me all the time. But I got my wasp spray ready, and if need be, I will take some wasp lives. I will send a few wasps. Kind of makes me happy. And fire ants. I just send. We don't need a ladder. We just need that little Bosch saw that I showed you, and put in these tiny little batteries that I can do about 30 trees with. It's crazy. Maybe 25 before it runs out. It's so powerful. So let me get that going on. Show you. Look how small the battery is. Right there, if you can see that. Look at this thing. Are you kidding me? That's a tool. That is a tool right there, buddy. So what we're gonna do is prune up that palm tree right there before we can do the Himalaya, just because it's in my way and it's just kind of ugly. So I'll show you how that's done quickly. Second thought, I'm gonna need a short ladder. I'll be right back. Okay, got a little 4-foot ladder. Okay, what do you think? That should be good for now. The palm fronds are too big to put in the trash can, so I like to haul them around back to my fire pit. They're kind of fun to burn. It takes about maybe 3 or 4 weeks for them to dry out on average, but it makes a great fire. So let me take you back there. First, I like to pick up the palm fronds and put them in a pile. They stack really nicely, and it's easy to carry them by the soft side. Before we get started on the actual pruning, little coffee break. Throw a battery in this bad boy. Let's get to work. When I use this tool, I like to use the smallest 40-volt battery I have, because the 2.6 amp is the lightest weight battery, and you just don't need the power with this tool. It's got it already. It's all geared. Let's get started. think that's what we're after. Something like that, yeah. Not bad. Okay, well that was a very productive few minutes. About 10 minutes, knocked all these out. Got everything looking sharp. Now, I'm gonna take a little, because I'm in no special hurry. And then I'll clean up this mess. Here's my weeping willow. My grandfolks had one of those. We used to swing from the branches. Kind of hard to see with all the shadows. Let me grab the rake and get started. Next, I'm gonna put on some gloves and bag it up. Okay, well I've got everything raked up and now I just need to blow it out to the yard and then I'll mow it up later for the finishing touches. But it's getting there. I'll grab that blower. I love this blower. It's so easy to start. One pull of the trigger. Alright, I'm happy with that. I got her cleaned up nice. Yeah, we're gonna get these cleared out real nice. She's got a Hustler 42 Raptor just like me. Today is October 31st. So, even down here, I know we got some cold weather going, and these things are not gonna get any prettier. So, take care of the inevitable. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, we're gonna get this so cleared out. Ready for winter time. See that? Look at that, all cleared out. Now we're gonna tackle this right here. So we'll do that and then we'll take a little break. Here we go. I got about everything done I wanted to do today. Got all that cleared out. Worked on these palms. I still need to work on those. Look at that. Look at that. Not bad. Oh yeah, we've been talking about working on. Look at those trees. Tropicana lily there. Just a beautiful day. Look at that. There's the mail lady. So I guess we do get mail on Saturday. Well, that was fun. That took like 4 hours. It felt like an hour, but it's already like 1 o'clock. I love the result. And it's what I'd love to do on Saturday. Work on my own garden. And that's it for today. There's so much more to do. I have 5 acres here. I used to have 100 palm trees. A lot have died. I probably have about 80. So there's always something that needs to be pruned. But we'll get in the backyard next time. Well, the truck is back in the garage, right where it started, and it's time to go get cleaned up.